Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, Little experiment tonight. I have done this before a long time ago, but I did it over coals uh, with biscuits. So I don't know exactly if this is going to work or not, but we're going to give it a try tonight. I'm going to show you a little thing I made for my canteen cup. What I did was I cut out a small piece of stainless steel. It just fits in the bottom of my cup, and drilled a bunch of holes in it. And in the little pouch on the side, I keep 4 little stainless steel screws and wing nuts. This part hasn't been tested. What we're going to do is assemble these 4 screws into this, and when I do that, I should set this up off the bottom of the cup about 1 inch. So I'll go ahead and assemble this. Then we're going to drop it down in our canteen cup, or mix up our bread mix, and put a little loaf of bread on top of here, and put a lid on it. And I'm going to try, I got some charcoal briquettes heating up over there. We're going to put 2 or 3 underneath it and 3 or 4 on top of it, and see if we can't bake us some bread in our canteen cup. So I'll bring you back when I get it all together and everything mixed up. Okay, so here we go. We got our dough all mixed up. This is where they say to let the dough rest for 15 or 20 minutes. But I really see no purpose in that, since the dough didn't do anything. I had to do all the work. I don't know why it would need to rest. So I put some coals, some charcoal on the canteen cup to warm it up. I really think this is turning into one of those don't try this at home, boys and girls, or at least not without adult supervision. We'll see. We're going to take probably not all of that, maybe half. And form it into a canteen cup size loaf, or roughly. And I sprayed the inside of the canteen cup with a little canola oil. So we're going to see if we could take this off. And drop our loaf. Ouch. Into the hot abyss of the canteen cup. Put our lid back on. Put our charcoal back on. And set our timer for, let's say, 20 minutes. I never read anything about getting a time on it, so I don't know. But that's what we're going to shoot for. And we'll either come out with a doughy glop, or a burnt to a crisp chunk of dough. We don't know yet. But I'll bring you back in 20 minutes or so. I'll set my timer, come back in 20 minutes, and we'll take a look. Hoping it comes out not burnt, because I always have enough left over that I can roll out and fry in a little bacon grease with a little bit of seasonings, and I'll have some kind of bread for lunch this afternoon. But time will tell. I'll bring you back in about 20 minutes and we'll see what we did. Time is up. Time for the test. Do we eat this afternoon or not? Let's check and see. Doesn't look bad. Could maybe use a little more browning, I think, but we're going to try to get it out of there and see what she looks like. Doesn't look bad. Could possibly use a little bit more browning, but sounds done. Sounds hollow. We'll let her cool for a couple seconds here and cut her open and see what she looks like. Bring you back in a minute. Okay, now for the test. It's entirely edible. Not too bad. Not doughy inside. Pretty light on top. I think a few more minutes, maybe about 25 minutes total, would have been a little better, but it is done. It's just a simple bannock recipe. But it worked. So there you have it. Bread on the tailgate. Now I have to go get some butter. I'll give it a try sometime. Like I say, you may have to adjust the times a little bit. I had 4 briquettes underneath and I think 5 on top. So, and it cooked for 20 minutes. So, yeah, I'd maybe add a couple minutes to it. But all in all, it's pretty good. I was afraid being that thick with that little of heat that it would be real doughy in the middle, but it's not. It's not as light as store-bought bread, but pretty good. That's all. Time for lunch. Talk to you all later. You all be kind to one another. I'll see you on the next one.